The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is a show that has been on Amazon Prime. It's an exclusive for Amazon Prime. It follows the life of a young lady in late 1950s New York, where she is left by her husband and she decides to pursue a career in stand-up comedy. She is inherently funny, as were shown throughout the course of the series, and she's always had this sort of inclination within her and this innate ability to get up in front of a crowd and make people laugh and think quickly. You see how this affects her family and characters around her, and it's, you know, really well written, well made television. The show is somewhat of a two-hander with Rachel, I can't pronounce her name now, I just put it up at the bottom, her last name, and she stars alongside Alex Bornstein, who does the voice of Lois on Family Guy. Both are equally excellent, and no one sort of trumps the other in terms of scene stealing or things like that. It touches on various sort of issues and social concerns without laying it on too thick. It's full of humour, and there are nice little set pieces that sort of break from the drama or tension in scenes, and it always sort of hits the right notes. Every episode feels like you've watched a full-bodied film, and you're left totally satisfied after each episode. And it's filmed in a way that you can binge it, but you don't absolutely have to. Because each episode packs so much in and it is so well written, you're left, you know, happy that when you've watched one episode, you can digest it and watch the following episode sometime later. Really recommend this to anyone that wants to watch it. It's not something that's just for people of a generation that might be able to relate to the 1950s. You know, my wife and I both enjoyed watching it, and I think that in itself is that it's a good example that people in their 30s can watch this show, and I would suspect people younger than that as well can watch it and enjoy it. I really would recommend this to anyone that has got Amazon Prime and is looking for something to watch over the holiday period, because it has that sort of, even though it's not set at Christmas, it's got that sort of magical Christmassy fantasy world type quality, but it still feels totally grounded at the same time. Very clever, very well written, very well made television, and also the series has no lags. On some series, particularly ones on Netflix, they all have sort of down patches in the series. This doesn't suffer from that. Every episode feels needed and worthy and worth watching. So yeah, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, check it out.